I'm Dawson, as it shows on the board. Why do you want me to sit in front? I don't really get to see it. My name is Dawson Ellinger. I'm a senior at West Anchorage High School. And it's in Alaska, as you should know now. I'm 17 years old and I'm representing the Chugach Children's Force and Alaska Geographic's Youth Leadership Team. I was born and raised in Anchorage. I play competitive hockey and soccer. Sports run my life. Well, at least I thought they did. Until Alaska Geographic gave me opportunities to go outside. I found time, like I'm playing on 5 different teams, so I really don't have a day off. But I'll miss games, I'll miss practices, whatever it takes to go outside. I'm pretty nervous. All I've been hearing the last couple of days is about engaging youth in the wilderness. I'm standing in front of you representing the youth, representing the next generation. I want you to do what you do. I want your job. I see professionals who are older than me getting close to retirement. You have the experience on us. We're going to be around longer. We're going to make change someday. And we understand technology better. But you're not telling us what we need to know. You're guiding us to pick up where we leave things off. I feel like older people don't trust us to do what's right. Like, they think that we're just going to screw everything up. Like, trust us. Show us that you trust the next generation. But your guidance is greatly needed. We can't do it alone. Like, we're going to need to follow in your guys' footsteps. As I mentioned earlier, I play hockey. Hockey programs have what we call farm teams. It's where there's the pros or the people on top, and they also have a team right underneath them who are completely qualified people and everything, but they're just waiting for the people on the top to grow up, retire, finish whatever they're doing. And so, well, people, we are those players on those teams. We are on the farm team right now. We're waiting for everyone to retire. But I don't want to walk into your guys' old office with a big pile of paperwork. Just try to solve your guys' all leftover stuff that you guys haven't finished with. I want an opportunity to shadow you guys in your jobs. I feel that that'd be great. It'd help the youth. Like, if I got to shadow someone in their job that I'm really interested in for a week, like, do what they do. Go out in the wilderness. Like, I can sit here, look up on my phone 100 different articles about the Wilderness Act, because we're so good at technology. But I would rather be out in the wilderness in a job shadow, learning it from hands-on, like knowing what I'm protecting, learning your guys' life stories, like different memories that come up with you, and like just more about the place that I'm standing in, and like what I'm there to protect. I wasn't here for the first 50 years of the Wilderness Act, so I didn't really get to see the change that you guys did. But I did get experience. Was in 2012. I went on the first ever kayaking expedition that Alaska Geographic had. It was out of the Prince William Sound. It was rough. It was the guinea pig trip, and it wasn't never easy, but I had a lot of fun. I spent almost 2 weeks out there. We handpicked invasive plant species. We did trail work with the U.S. Forest Service. Kayaked for forever. My first time ever in a kayak. I've never got to experience that before if it wasn't for Alaska Geographic. Later on, I've been doing small projects with them. I went ice climbing. I would spend days, we'd go pick up trash, or we'd go pick invasive plant species. But this July, in early July, I went backpacking in Denali. It was on these trips that I fell in love with not having my phone, with sacrificing sleep to stare at the beautiful sunsets. I fell in love with the creeks, rivers, and the animals. I fell in love with the wilderness. We can't give kids the want to go out in public lands, but that's what needs to change. We need them to want it. On those trips is where I, a city boy, found my want to be in the wilderness. I wanted to be out in a better place. So I guess you can say I love the outdoors, and I do care what happens to our wilderness, and I'm here to protect it for the next 50 plus years to come. I'm going to wrap up my speech with one thing. Let me, standing right here in front of you, fill your shoes. Show me how to do the great things you do, so I can continue it long after you're gone, and I promise to teach the next generation what you'll teach me. So long after I'm gone, the hard work, the dirty, tiring, adventurous work will be done, and it'll be done right. And if Barbara and Tim Lyden are out there, thank you guys so much for all you've done.